G'day Pickleball family. First thing to know, as shared on the APP Tour site, Utah Tech wins inaugural US Collegiate Championships. Avery Beck, Cami Bliss, Jared Brungard and Logan Rosenbach bring home gold for Utah Tech University, defeating University of Florida 49-33 in the finals. Inaugural event distributed $50,000 in scholarship money to medal winners. The APP concluded its inaugural US Collegiate Championships at Graham Park Sports Campus in Westfield, Indiana, providing a national platform for top collegiate pickleball players from schools across the country like Indiana University, Ole Miss, UCLA, UConn, and more. The inaugural event distributed $50,000 in scholarship money to medal winners, culminating with a thrilling championship final that crowned Utah Tech champions for the team competition. The championship match was comprised of 5 separate categories: women's and men's singles, women's and doubles, as well as mixed doubles. Utah Tech started the action with an 11-5 women's singles win for Avery Beck against University of Florida's Adele Dorian. Then Florida's Jack Foster, an APP Tour mainstay, battled back with an 11-9 men's singles victory over Utah Tech's Jared Brungard. Beck and Cami Bliss of Utah Tech followed suit with a dominant 15-2 women's doubles win over Florida's Dorian and Olivia Ryback, followed by Florida's Django Shasang and Foster defeating Utah Tech's Logan Rosenbach and Brungard in a 15-12 nail-biting win in men's doubles. With a 14-point advantage heading into the mixed doubles game, Utah Tech only needed 2 points to secure the championship, and the duo of Beck and Rosenbach did just that. I was super excited to win, said Bliss. I love competing, and so do the rest of my teammates. We all had the same energy going into the finals. We were stoked to play on championship court in front of a big crowd and put on a show for them. And we were able to win, which made it even better. Bliss's team defeated Utah Valley University in the semi-finals and was one of 2 squads representing Utah Tech in the tournament. The second Utah Tech team fell to Florida in the semi-finals. It was such a fun atmosphere, different than any other tournament I've played in, said Rosenbach. I loved having the crowd out there cheering us on. It made it more fun, especially with people from Utah there. It means a lot to get the win going into my last semester of college. The APP US Collegiate Championships also included individual competitions where pickleball players from Utah Tech and Florida also led the leaderboard. It was so awesome to play in a college tournament. They take such good care of us here at the APP, and I love the team format, said Beck, the Utah Tech player who brought home gold in both the team competition and the individual competition in women's singles and doubles. My team was amazing, and it was such a great atmosphere. And if you've made it this far into the update, please be sure to dink that like button and rate and subscribe on the platform you're watching or listening to it on so it can be shared with and found by other fellow pickleballers. Second thing to know, as shared on pickleball.com, breaking down the 2024 PPA progression draw. After introducing Pro Pickleball to the progression draw at Nationals back in October, the PPA has decided to bring it to 10 of the 25 tournaments on the 2024 Tour schedule. Those 10 events encompass the PPA Slams and PPA Cups, which are the bigger tournaments that give out more rankings points to the victors. As the implementation of the progression draw becomes a more common occurrence at these events, the PPA has also adjusted draw size, composition, and execution. This updated format allows for up to 48 competitors in each pro draw, 40 automatic qualifiers, and 8 spots for players who come through the qualifying draw. The 40 automatic qualifying spots are filled in order of the following criteria. 1, the 10 players teams with the most PPA rankings points in that event over the last 52 weeks. 2, PPA touring players in singles and teams featuring 2 PPA touring players in doubles. 3, teams featuring a PPA touring player and a non-PPA touring player get the next spots in doubles. 4, committee seed selections will be placed into the number 13 and number 14 spots and can include players and teams that would not otherwise automatically qualify for the main draw. 5, PPA ranking points are used to determine the rest of the automatic qualifiers. The other spots in the main draw will be filled by players who come through the qualifying draws. Here's how the schedule of play will look based on a 48 competitor bracket. Qualifying matches will take place Tuesday morning and then play in matches featuring the qualifiers, and the lower seeds will be that evening. Second round matches will follow from there, taking place Wednesday morning. Round of 32 matches will be held that evening. Starting in the round of 16, the progression draw will return to what fans saw at Nationals, with players competing in one match per event per day. Singles match will be first on each day, followed by mixed doubles, men's doubles, and then women's doubles. The top 8 seeds receive an automatic bye to the round of 16, while seeds 9 to 16 receive a bye to the round of 32. With the larger draws, these byes become even more valuable than they were before. The hope is that not having to play the top players right off the bat will give newer and lesser-known pros the chance to gain more exposure in the early rounds. Helping get players on centre court as much as possible was the biggest driver, said PPA Tour President Bryce Morgan. This format gives us time to plan matches and get more pros on TV too. Morgan also says that spreading out matches from day to day will allow fans to follow storylines more easily throughout the duration of the tournament. We need to get away from a big jumble of matches that we race through on the way to Championship Sunday, he explained. Now we have more time to follow the brackets and let the anticipation build on the way to Championship Sunday. The pros put too much energy, effort, and time into these tournaments for us to race through all of the great matches. Third thing to know, as shared on housepickleball.com, NPL and Pickleball Global announced 2024 partnership. National Pickleball League, NPL, the premium pickleball organisation of Australia, announced today, or last week rather, a partnership with Pickleball Global, the leading global pickleball tournament provider since 2018. As part of this partnership, the flagship NPL professional tournaments, NPL Championships, will now form part of Pickleball Global's World Pickleball Championships, WPC, Asia Pacific Circuit Road to Carmelita. Carmelita, located in Vietnam, is the first ever world-class beach resort with dedicated pickleball courts and stadium. Carmelita will be the host of the WPC finals in January 2025. After hosting 3 NPL championships in Australia in 2023 with over $40,000 in prize money, NPL have confirmed there will be at least 3 NPL championships/WPC events in Australia in 2024. Brisbane, Melbourne, and Sydney, with one more to be announced in February 2024. The WPC Asia Pacific Circuit is the leading pickleball tournament circuit in the region, open to players of all ages across the following categories: ages 19 plus, 35 plus, 50 plus, and 60 plus, and events men's singles, men's doubles, women's singles, women's doubles, and mixed doubles. Only the top 20 players/teams from each of these age groups and divisions will have the chance to play at the Carmelita WPC finals in the Open division in Carmelita. The winners of the Open skill level divisions will receive the title of 2024 Asia Pacific Pickleball Champions. In addition to Open categories, the WPC Asia Pacific Circuit will also be available to other skill levels, Advanced Plus and Intermediate Plus. Both NPL and Pickleball Global have a mantra to introduce as many new people as possible to pickleball, and it's critical that tournaments cater for all skill levels. 2024 WPC Asia Pacific Circuit calendar, including NPL Championships, is as follows: February 13 through 19, the Asia Pickleball Open Thailand; April 3 through 7, WPC Vietnam; April 18 through 21, WPC Brisbane NPL Championships; May 1 through 5, WPC India; June 6 through 9, WPC South Korea; June 20 through 23, WPC Melbourne NPL Championships; August 1 through 4, WPC China; August 15 through 18, WPC Oceania Pickleball Open Australia; September 24 through 30, WPC Asia Pacific Pickleball Open Bali; October 11 through 13, WPC Sydney NPL Championships; November 28 through December 1, WPC Chinese Taipei; December 6 through 8, WPC Hong Kong; and January 2025, Carmelita WPC Finals. NPL and Pickleball Global are extremely excited to provide the most extensive circuit of pickleball tournaments in the region, hosting the best players, the most exciting competition, and providing pathways for new and amateur players to compete at the highest level. Paddles up.